Hi guys, welcome back to the Coiled Factory. It's Coiled. Today's video is going to be on temporary color. Yes, how we can switch up our color safely without damaging our hair. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about a company called Coiled. They are a South African company. In the video, you're going to hear me tell you more about them. You're going to see my application results and also how to refresh your color in the morning or 2 or 3 days after the application. But before we get into this video, please subscribe to my channel and follow me on social media. I'm going to start off by telling you a little bit more about the color, and you're going to see the application in the video as well. This is what the packaging looks like, and I'm applying the purple color. I have 3 colors with me from Coiled. I have the purple one, I have a blue one, and I also have like a gold kind of blonde color. This is what the packaging looks like. It has their logo and it has some nice colors all around. It's a very small tub and there is some information on here, so I'm going to tell you a little bit more about it. I'll start off by saying that this is 120 grams in here, and you can use this about 4 or 5 times. That's 4 to 5 applications. This is a water-based wax. The first ingredient on here is water. It also contains beeswax, and there are also some other ingredients as well, including castor oil, which is really nice. This is a water-based wax color that washes out in just one wash. So this is what the color looks like on the inside. You just scoop some out, rub it in your hand, activate it a bit, and you can scrunch it in your hair. The color comes on very easily, and that was something that surprised me. Also, it smells amazing. I love the smell. We all like products that smell really nice, and this product from Coiled smells amazing. You put it in your hands. As I said, I was basically just smoothing it through my hair. It clumped my hair together. The color was popping. The reason that I applied so much was because it was my first time using the product. I do have dark hair on the top. I'm naturally very dark. My hair is very dark. It takes a lot for color to show up on my hair, so I applied a lot. So for you guys, you don't have to apply a lot in order for the color to show up. Me personally, as I said, I wasn't sure, so I really applied a lot. You don't have to. You can build a color, so apply a little and then continue to build as you go to see how bright you want it or how dark you want the color. So the company is called Coiled. As I mentioned, you can get them on Instagram. In their bio, there is a link to their shop, so just click the link. It takes you directly to the online store and you can make your purchases there. It's very easy and it's very quick. Now I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the company. So Coiled consists of 2 members, both based in Pretoria, and I've reached out to them, and this is some of the information that they have given me to share with you guys. It says that they have started to do events in Pretoria because everything happens in Joburg, so instead of them coming all the way to Joburg all the time, they decided to do something in Pretoria for the natural ladies there. And you know, it then developed onto them formulating a brand called Coiled Hair Color Wax, which is a temporary hair paint wax. According to Coiled, this is how you use it. It's very simple to use. You apply it on wet, damp or dry hair as you would a hair butter or a hair gel. Let it dry and voila, that is simply it. That is the application. It's highly pigmented, so the colors even pop if you have dark hair. You get the color out. To get the color out, you simply wash it off with any shampoo. It'll be out after one wash, and that is so true. When it came to me washing it out, I used a sulfate shampoo and it came out literally in one wash. I thought, am I gonna have to wash it 2 or 3 times? Absolutely not. It comes out very easily. Some of you might be asking, so what's the difference between this wax color and permanent dye? So according to Coiled, this is what they have to say. A semi-permanent or permanent hair dye would typically use an alkaline chemical to open up the cuticles, bond the color to the shaft, and peroxide to break down that natural pigment. Essentially saying hello dryness, and that's why when so many of us like color our hair, it's always dry, and that's the reason why. This is what the Coiled wax color does. It doesn't contain harmful ingredients, and there's also no damage whatsoever, and that is the bonus. You get to change up your hair without any damage. If you go onto their website or their shop, there's a list of ingredients, so you can check that out as well. Something that's important to all of us and something that I personally don't shy away from is the price. How much does this cost? It's 249 Rand for a 120 gram jar that's going to give you 4 to 5 applications. You also have to pay for the shipping, and shipping is 50 Rand countrywide. It comes in 7 different colors, and if you go onto the store, you'll see all of them. The colors include red, blue, green, purple, gold, silver, and white. So you can have all 7 in your hair. You can switch it up. It's just so fun. So guys, I am going to put the details in the description box. Please check it out. It is a South African company. Summer's around the corner. We can play with stuff. We can just have fun. Now I'm going to go into the part of the video where I refresh my hair. I hope you enjoy this part. Guys, it's the morning of day 3 using the Coiled Crew wax, and what I want to do before I even get into refreshing my hair is look at the definition that my hair has. And I promise you guys, I took my hair out of my silk scarf because I did sleep on a silk scarf. I'll show you the silk scarf in a minute and show you how much of product actually transferred onto it. But I haven't refreshed my hair. I literally took my hair out of my satin scrunchie, opened it, and I have definition and barely any frizz. So this wax, for me personally, as I've been using it, it doesn't give my hair any frizz. It keeps my curl definition. It keeps my hair shiny. I don't have to refresh it at all. The color has faded because it is day 3, and the product promises to give you at least 5 days of color. So what I'm going to do right now, after we're looking at this balm wash and go with no refreshing needed, I'm going to touch up my color with you guys. I told you guys I'm going to show you guys my scarf, and I purposefully slept with my cream silk scarf, and there's barely any transfer of color. On the first day I slept with the navy silk scarf, and there was some transfer on that in terms of color, not too much, but I've washed that already. So last night, which was day 2, just a little bit of color. I don't think you guys can see it on camera, but it's a light purple, nothing major from day 2. And you can see that the color is coming out of my hair a little bit. You can see my brown at the bottom's coming through. The black part of my hair is holding up really well in terms of the color. Now let's get into refreshing it. So what I'm going to do in true Curl Factory style, this side of my hair I'm going to refresh it and add some with it being absolutely dry, and on this side I am going to spritz just a little bit of water to reactivate whatever's in here already, and then I'm going to refresh the color. This side I'm not even going to refresh it. Let's see what happens. Okay guys, I'm wearing something sleeveless today because I don't want to really mess anything that I'm going to be wearing today, and I'm also not really sure if it is going to mess because this is my first time refreshing this. So this is also kind of like a first impressions for all of us in refreshing this color at home as people who are not professionals in the temporary wax color. So let's get into it. So I'm just going to take some out, very little, and I'm going to rub it in the palm of my hands to activate. We want to activate, and it's a very light purple color, and I'm just going to start at the bottom. I know you should kind of scrunch it into your hair other than put it on like a paste. My first application, I pasted the whole thing on. So with this refreshing, I kind of just want to focus on each curl and just scrunching it out. Remember that the side doesn't have any water. I'm not reactivating anything. Okay guys, you can see I just did my ends, and I can see that the color is popping already. I really like that. And when you apply the wax, it does kind of dampen your hair a bit because it is water based, and that's why I thought let me not try add any more water. But the color is really popping, and yeah, this is an application without refreshing your hair. During the application process guys, I just have a face cloth that I'm wiping my hands with. The product comes off very easily. You can also use a makeup wipe, a baby wipe, something like that to kind of wipe your hands. It comes off very easily. Guys, can you see the elongation already? Wow, let's go in and just dampen the front part of my hair. For the purposes of the video, I'm just doing the front part just to show you guys. I'm not doing my entire head on camera. So I'm just going to spray just a little bit of water, not too much. I'm not drenching my hair or anything like that. My hair feels so soft. This is very moisturizing. I'm just going to put a little bit more water. Okay, now let's go in with the application. Guys, I started the application, but I just want to rewind just a little bit. Most of my color's out, but when you wet your hair to reactivate the color, I find that like once my hair started drying a little bit more, the color starts popping in terms of activation, at least for my hair. I naturally have very dark hair. Naturally, colors do not take to my hair very easily. So if I want to go blonde, which I've never been blonde, it will take quite a bit to actually lift my hair. I have very dark hair. So waxes like this are great for me because they actually pick up very easily on my hair, as you can see. And during the application, I put a lot because I was worried about that in the first application. I thought there's no way this wax is going to take on my dark hair, and it really did. And that's the reason why my application was just so different, because I really went in. And I'm just going to do a little bit of this to kind of give it that ombre kind of feel to it. This side has a much better shine, and as you can see here, it's clumping my curls together just in this, let me push this back, just in this half here. So here we have the two applications. This one is damp and this one isn't. This one is popping already. The color's coming out a lot better. So you guys can see, and as I said earlier, it's advisable from the Coiled crew to do it on damp hair, but the Coiled factory loves a good comparison. Before we end this video, I'm just going to give you some of my final thoughts. This product can be messy, so I want you guys to be very careful. If your hair is very damp, it is going to touch onto your clothes and it is going to transfer. It's not going to transfer a lot, but that's just a personal heads up. Once your hair is dry, it's not going to transfer at all. When I slept at night, barely any color came off of my hair, which was a bonus. As I said, the color comes off very easily. I love that about it. Also for me, I think the next time that I do an application, I'll do it when my hair looks more like this, and I'll kind of just scrunch it in dry. When my hair was very wet, my hair kind of stayed flat. It really elongated my hair. It wasn't a bad thing at all, but if you want your hair a little bit big, a little bit bushy, you want the color to pop, then apply it when your hair is a little bit more dry. Also in the video, you saw the application on damp hair and dry hair as well. I hope you like that comparison, because I love doing comparisons. This is something fun. Enjoy it, guys. I have two other colors. Will I get more? Absolutely. If you have kids and they're kind of teenagers and they want to express themselves a little bit, but you don't want to invest in permanent color, this is also a really good alternative because it's safe and it washes out. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I applied it. I told you about the color. I told you about the company. You saw how to refresh. Drop your comments down below. I know most of you have asked so many questions, so I thought let me do this video as soon as I can. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again in another video. Take care.